Hello, welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm the Monk, and today we are back in Wasteland 3. Now, there has just been another update, so I figured I would cover some of the more important parts on the patch notes, and I will go through them with you, and then afterwards you can tell me what you think about this current patch. Now, this is called Scotchmo's Breath Mint Patch 1.4.1. Well, first off, you have got to love their sense of humour over at Wasteland 3. They get me every time. I do love the titles of the patches. Now, first and probably the most important part, the special Steeltown armor is now more affordable and it now drops more often. Now, it does say here that they want more players to actually be able to use it, and I personally agree. Within the current DLC, it was extremely rare and hard to actually get your hands on. And the thing is that you actually needed it within the game as well. So it's really good that they've actually included it into the game a bit more now, and more players are going to have access to it. And hopefully, it's going to be a lot easier to actually get our hands on. We'll have to see if it actually is. I haven't actually played it since it's been patched, but hopefully it is a lot easier to get hands on. And secondly, now non-lethal playthroughs are finally more achievable. Obviously, it was so hard to actually get that achievement and actually manage to do that in the new current DLC, but they have changed it around so it works a little bit better, and it should now be more easy. For all of you people out there that don't like killing anybody, it may be more easy for you guys to actually complete it this way now. Me personally, I like killing everything. Next up, the Patriarch now acknowledges all possible endings in the Steeltown outcome. Previously, it's been bugged and he wouldn't recognize certain endings, but now, of course, that should now be fixed because obviously that's an important part of the entire story. Now, this is a bit of a silly one, but unfortunately it happened to me more than once, but they've resolved the issue that was preventing combat from ending when more than one robot was actually hacked on the player's side before the last enemy was killed. And for all of you multiplayers out there, you'll be happy to know that they have fixed a number of issues on the multiplayer side. Hopefully, that game mode should be a little bit more smooth. It's always been incredibly bugged ever since the launch of this game, but hopefully, we are beginning to see the multiplayer side at least smooth out along with the base game now. The UI and display actually had a number of changes, but the most notable for me is that the assembly of the Warbot now has all of the sparks and flashy lights warranted by the creation of a mobile death machine. Now, it was a little bit underwhelming when you did do it previously, so hopefully it now looks and feels a bit better. And this isn't the first time it has happened, but they have changed the crit damage that the enemy AI actually deals to you, so hopefully they're less likely to be able to one-shot you on Supreme Jerk difficulty now. Hopefully this works because they've been tinkering it with a little bit now. Hopefully they finally got a balance that actually works. Now, very few may know, but there was actually a current glitch within the game where you could get the Buzzsaw reward continuously if you had the Marshal in your squad. That has now unfortunately been fixed. I did have a few people comment on the channel about that glitch, but unfortunately it has now been fixed, so there is no more of that. I'm going to jump on the game and actually test it out for myself to see if that is a thing that has been fixed, but that is another exploit gone. Personally, I am a fan of taking exploits out of the game. I feel that it cleans the game up a little bit and allows you to actually enjoy your experience that little bit much more. And finally, they have resolved the issue where quick slot items could disappear after map transitions or save loads. Now, this happened to me so much during my last playthrough of the game. I'm really glad to see that this be fixed because it was just irritating to always have to re-equip my item. But that's it, guys. That is what I think is worth looking at within these patch notes. Obviously, I'm going to put the link to these patch notes down in the description. So if you guys want to check them out, do go ahead and do so. Let me know what you think of this patch. Is this a patch that you've been waiting for? Has it solved your major issues throughout the game? If so, let me know down below and I will do my very best to comment and reply back to each and every one of you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, I will see you in the next video real soon. Take it easy.